Washington is already talking about a second round of stimulus payments for U.S. taxpayers. Angela Lang, CNET. For the most up-to-date news and information about the coronavirus pandemic, visit the WHO website. With the unemployment rate reaching 14.7%, more than 33 million people filing first-time unemployment claims since mid-March, and the country barreling toward a recession that economists predict globally could be the worst since the Great Depression, talk of a second 2020 stimulus check to keep people afloat is already starting in Washington. The IRS hasn't finished making stimulus payments to millions of Americans for up to $1,200 per person, and already some are wondering if those checks will do enough and if there will be a second coronavirus relief bill. The economic impact payments, being issued by the IRS via direct deposit to banks and by checks in the mail, were introduced as a one-time payment designed to help curb the financial blow caused by the outbreak of COVID-19. Today, while there is not broad enough support in Congress to pass a second stimulus package for individuals, which some are calling the CARES 2 Act, a handful of ideas from members of Congress are being discussed and gaining traction. Here's what we know about a second round of stimulus payments in 2020 for individuals. Now playing, watch this, coronavirus stimulus checks, everything you need to know. 206 Recap, the first coronavirus stimulus package. In an effort to blunt the financial effects of the coronavirus outbreak, President Donald Trump in March signed into law a $2 trillion economic stimulus package, technically a relief package, that included payments of up to $1,200 to eligible U.S. taxpayers and $500 for each child 16 or younger. The IRS began sending checks in the middle of April, and by the end of the month it had made more than 122 million payments. The rollout was bumpy, with some recipients wrestling with the tools the IRS provided to assist with signing up for and tracking their checks. The argument in favor of another round of stimulus checks: since the middle of March, more than 33 million U.S. workers who have lost their jobs have filed for unemployment. The actual number of unemployed since governors and mayors locked down their states and cities to stop the spread of coronavirus is likely higher, perhaps millions higher, because many who are eligible didn't file a jobless claim. With the job losses, the nation's unemployment rate reached 14.7%. The newly unemployed, along with others taking an economic hit from the pandemic, might benefit from having more money right now to spend. The argument against a second wave of relief payments: some in Washington, including Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, question whether the relief measures have met their goals and want to tap the brakes before approving more federal spending to evaluate the effects of the already approved relief packages.